Okay, yeah, welcome to the show. I know I came on pretty late today. I wasn't feeling okay, but I'm here. I see you guys driving your comments in the comment section. Where if you just tune in, it's your girl, Miss Diva, live right here on the Liberian Public Radio. And we have a very interesting topic today. I see a lot of people putting in their comments. I love it. I love it, by the way. Let me just tell you something. You're Liberian people, you're let to pretend too much. You're pretending other than no, no way, it can't happen. Let's be realistic and let's be honest here. Once upon a time, few of you guys might have, could have done it. So let's be adults and discuss it. So we want to talk about this. I see someone saying it's called friends with benefits. You know, that one time where you and your friend crossed the line and something happened and you guys had sex. Because like I said, this show is an adult only show. So please do not have your kids watching this show right now. If you're watching, please take your kids away from here and please share the video as well too. Okay, I appreciate it if you will share the video. I will be reading comments here if you want to drop your comments in the comment section. And of course, if you want to call into the show, the phone number is listed up here. It is 763-267-1161. Again, I'm your girl, Miss Diva. And tonight, the topic here in the cassette, this is for adults only. So please do not have any kids watching this show right now. Okay. So our topic, can friends have good sex and still keep it on the friendship level? What do you guys think? I want you guys all to join in on the conversation. Now, I know I will be multitasking here. I want to read the comment section on the Liberian Public Radio page because most of the time, I'm seeing everybody comment here. Most of the time, I forget you guys, and you guys get angry with me. It's not intentional. So now I'm trying to multitask to read the comments on my phone, on my Facebook page, and then also read the comments and respond to them on the Librarian Public Radio page. So if you just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I'm your girl, Miss Libdiva, coming to you live here on the Librarian Public Radio. And I know you see the topic going across if you just tune in. If you just look across the screen, the topic is going in there. And if you want to put in, join the conversation, have your input, have your saying on the show, please do not be shy. I know our people are so shy to talk about things like this. They intend to hide and shy away. But please, this show would like to keep it real, okay? And when I posted this in my story, a lot of people, commented, what do you think? Have you not? I'm going to tell you guys later during the show if I have or haven't, okay? So you're going to hear from me. You guys not like to keep it like really 100%. I don't like to hide, sugarcoat anything. If I done it, I done it. Like, hey, I'm 39. I haven't done a lot of stuff in my life. I ain't about to come and sit here and fake it and I like I've been so perfect when I haven't. I did some messed up stuff in my life growing up, so I'm not really proud of it. But that's what life is all about, right? You live and you learn. So I will be right, this strong. So I will be reading you guys' comments again. Please share the video if you can. I would appreciate it if you guys will share the video in other groups. That would be wonderful if you guys can do that, okay? Let me try. I gotta edit my privacy here and put it to public. And I'm reading you guys' comments here, okay? So don't think I'm not reading now. I'm watching and I'm reading you guys' comments, okay? So something here from August Snagger, that's my cuz. He says, nothing is impossible in Jesus' name. Exactly. People keep saying it's impossible. There's nothing impossible in this lifetime. I've seen it all. So things you'll be like, no way, I can't believe that happened. There's nothing impossible about this whole thing, okay? Victor, I see you. You watching from the Great Britain. I see you, Victor. I see my Naija brother just tuning. So, Victor, I want to hear from you, though. What do you think about this? Okay, there's a Facebook user that says, sex always keeps a friendship good because most men love sexy girls. Really? Elaborate a little bit more. So have you had friends that you had sex with and you guys ended up being best of friends, like buddy, spouse? Of course, I'm talking about the opposite sex now, okay? So I definitely want to hear from everybody else that's watching here. So let's see. Ralph said it's called friends for benefits. Maturity is the foundation of such friendship. Just keep feeling out. Oh, wow. Okay, Ralph, I like that. I like that so far. Such kind of friendship is for men and women and not boys and girls. That's a major point you just made right here. Absolutely. Because you see, there's a thing here, but I don't want to say like men. I don't want to say majority, but some of y'all. The reason why the women and the gang can do the thing with y'all because you're going to start talking and running your mouth. You do the thing here, one time it didn't work out. Move on. Ain't everybody got a year about that story. Stop explaining to people. This is one of the problems that we have that people don't want to venture and explore. I love to explore. My ex had a problem when I say I want to explore. I love to explore, try different things, do different things. I definitely love to explore all the time. So it's good to do that. I am reading you guys' comments, okay? So I will get to you guys. So don't think I have forgotten yours. Let me go to the news feed here. Okay, I see someone watching from Delaware. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, okay? So I'm trying to read everybody comment here. Somebody wanted the name of the song. It's called, is it Praise Team or Ghetto Praise? I will drop it in the comment section for you in a moment. It's from Skinny Bob Pankto. That's one of his new songs. But let's jump back into the conversation again. Can friends have good sex and still keep it on a friendship level? Can y'all still be friends after you had done the dirty? And now you guys know when I drop these topics here, I like to hear from you guys, and I want to know why you think it's okay and why not you don't think it's okay. I definitely want to hear from everybody else. Okay, so again, can you do the dirty with someone and y'all still keep it on the friendship level? Can y'all be friends after that, like pals? Or maybe you were friends, buddy, and somewhere down the line y'all decide to experiment. Like the white people can call it, the American people, they like experiment. And you guys decide to experiment doing that. I mean, after that, do you guys still continue to be friends? please, like people, you don't be shy in this conversation here because I know some of you are shy and some of you are afraid because our people are so judgmental towards other people's lifestyle. And that's the reason why people are so scared to come up and say these things. I've seen people be in my inbox telling me they haven't. Kudos to you, but don't be shy. Like, you're grown. Like, if people are gonna judge you, they're gonna judge you. You know what? They got a lot of skeletons in their own closet. I don't think they should be worrying about other people's problems either. But that's just what it is. So that's what a lot of people are afraid to drop the comments here. But I like to hear from everybody. Now, like I said, people were asking me in my inbox, have I done it before? My situation was a little different. It wasn't like we were best friends or buddies and then it happened all of a sudden. But let me leave that for a moment here. I see comments dropping. And you can call in too, though. You can call into the show. The phone number is going across the screen. It is 763-267-1161. If you watch the screen, the phone number is going across. So if you don't want to drop your comments and you want to call the show, unfortunately, it's not those kind of live that you can bring people and people can see you. So if you call in, they're not going to see you, but they're going to hear you. Okay? Just so we know about that. Just keeping it 100. All right. So Victor said, depends the nature of the friendship. You can do business and pleasure. Really, Victor? I don't really believe mixing business with pleasure. It doesn't come out right. It doesn't end out right. So I'm going to stay away from that part. But my situation was different, okay? We weren't like buddy, what we call each other friends, or people know us in the community to be best of friends. We were just cool, and it sort of happened, but it was terrible. So I decided to like, hey, let's just keep this on a friendship level. But the person was not feeling that. They were like, nah. Because I just didn't feel it was okay after venturing into that territory. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, we shouldn't have. Maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Maybe we should just let this be. But as our people would say, like, do refuse to let it go. He's like, I don't want to be your friend. Okay. So forget the whole friendship. I was like, oh, damn. Okay. But that was my situation. So I think mine is a little different on how it plays out. So it wasn't like we were best of friends and then all of a sudden, boom, we decided to experiment. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to experiment. I love to experiment, and I love people that love to explore and experiment, okay? I love people that do that. So I'm not judging. So if that happens, that's a good thing. At least you experimented to see if I was missing something, Let's see what JD said here. JD said, if people only know sex is not only physical but spiritual, they will start playing with it. My answer is no. Okay, JD, we hear you. We hear from you, okay? Let's read more comments here. D Strong says, sometimes the thing be too sweet and we want some more. D Strong. So you cannot have a female friend. So they can't go in. They can't venture with you on that level, huh? Come on, D Strong. You can do better. You can do better. Let's read the other comments here from this end. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to multitask here, okay? I'm ready. So Darlene said, where am I hosting? I'm hosting a show from Charlotte. So you can't see the phone number. Let me drop the phone number in the comment section, okay? Thomas said, my woman right now is a virgin. Who are questioning me now? Well, sis, you know what? I don't have any answers to that at all. For people that want to call the show, I see someone said they're trying to call in. Let me drop the phone number for you here because I'm not sure. The phone is right here. I'm not on it, so I'm not sure why it's not letting you to call in. But I just dropped it right now, okay? So you can be able to call in, darling. You can be able to call in. Okay. Terry says he's watching from Liberia. Thank you, Terry, for joining the show. OJ say he's watching from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to you, OJ. Thank you so much for watching the show, and Tony as well. Okay, we got Fred. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. We got Fred Dennis. Is it Numa or Nabwe? He's watching from the Empire State, New York. Shout out to the Empire State, New York. So I'm still reading comments here. So feel free. I know you guys are shy to watch. Rob said, boys be catching feelings. He should get off his feeling and explore his mental horizon. Man, Rav, you're dropping some knowledge here tonight. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling all your answers right now, Rav. Like, you should be my next co-host. Y'all know I be looking for co-hosts all the time, right? Don't be shy to come and voice your opinion. Our people hate people that are so opinionated about themselves, about everything. Our people like people to just agree with them. Okay? With everything they are doing, just say, yes, I agree with you. And I'm not that one kind not gonna agree. I always have friends that they will do some stuff. I'll be like, no, I disagree. This one is not you. So feel free to drop your comments. Speak your mind on this show. We speak our minds. We don't hold back on anything at all. So please, please feel free to drop your knowledge here. And I'm watching and I'm looking at everybody's comments as well. I see James watching from Australia. Welcome to the show, James. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. I appreciate you tuning in here as well. But I'd like to hear from everybody that's watching, though. Don't be shy. Please, if you said no, why? If you say yes, why? Don't just be saying no, yes, and you still want to leave it just like that. We got to hear from everybody else, okay? So we're watching. If you're watching again, thanks for tuning in. I'm your girl, Miss Libdiva. I go by the name. That's my stage name, everything. And by the way, I'm going to show you in this promo. I also have my own swimsuit line. Okay, we got somebody calling in. We got a caller right now. Hello. Hello, welcome to the show. Can you state your name, where you're calling from?
Thank you. My name is Alicia. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Okay, welcome to the show, Nishan. So, I'm taking you aware of the topic, so I'm going to just repeat it. Can friends have good sex and still keep it on the friendship level? Yes or no? Is this possible?
Yeah, it depends. It depends on what led to the having of sex and the level of maturity. Because we are Africans, so we have culture. So we more like prioritize the body as something very I don't know how to describe it to a woman. So the way when you find yourself in the Western world, your minds get open. Like you can go on a date with a person for the one night stand, or try and error to see whether this person can fit your category. It is like that back home because we were not told on how to even take care of ourselves. Even some people don't even discuss about menstruation to their birth
or even sex. Yeah, you don't even discuss that.
All right. So there are so many things that is just hidden in package. So if you pretend to the girl and you and her are best of friend and you have so many quality of a husband and she has so much expectation in you and you make her feel like you're going to be there as a protector and you make her give her body and just for you to just sleep with her. And sometimes if you are not careful or if that person is not open-minded, it brings hatred. Because that person see you like somebody different. Like, why would you have sex with me and you don't mean well for me?
Right.
Because that should be the last thing.
Okay.
But in America or in other countries, it's a clear deal. Like you can tell the girl it's a one night stand, I'm married. Or some people that are married, they don't even tell you that they are married. So we are not real to ourselves. That's the reason for the so many complications when it comes to the way things work back home. And when you find yourself in the Western world.
That's
because
true.
In the Western world, it's a right by.
Right.
I'm married. I cannot go into a relationship
with anyone else.
You like me, I like you, I'm attracted to you, we can do this, and that's it. But back home, a man is married with 4 or 5 things, and you don't even have time at all.
Right.
So that's a different thing when it comes to relationship back home. That's the reason for the two words hate and hatred when it comes to relationship back home, because we are not real to the communication or what we say to the person.
Right. Absolutely. So totally agree with you. Thank you very much for dropping your knowledge on the show. We appreciate it. I think we got another caller trying to call through here. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Okay. I just missed that caller. Please, you're calling from Washington. Please call back. I just had a caller on the line and I just got the caller off. Okay. We got another caller called in. Caller, welcome to the show. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
This is D Strong calling from AZ, Arizona.
Okay. Arizona in the building. So what you think though? First of all, don't be shy. Have you done this before? Many a time. And the friendship was fine. Like no problems.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Friendship is great.
Okay. So what's your take on it though? Because we're talking about like the African community, they're not really open or used to type of things like that. They find it sinful, they find it disgusting. Like what's your input on it?
Well, in the African community, it wouldn't work.
Okay, and why?
Because sex means different to a woman than what it means to a man.
Elaborate more. Elaborate a little bit more. What do you mean?
Well, body is different from the man. Men get the body willingly. So when it comes to sex on the African level, it's just kind of different. But for African American, you can still be friends with her, and and still go ahead and do your thing.
What is the difference? I'm still trying to get it from you. What is the difference between Americans and Africans when it comes to the whole friends and sex or friends with benefits? Like, what is the difference?
African American female are very open minded.
Okay, they're comfortable about their sexuality. They will tell you exactly. That's true.
Yes.
And then Africans
and African female are pretty shy. So sex to them means a lot to them compared to African American women, from my experience.
Okay, so the sex with friendship, I just speaking in your mouth a little bit of sex with friendship that you had, was it with an African or African American?
African American.
African American. So you never had that interaction or that going on with any Africans at all your entire life?
Well, like I said, it wouldn't work because African female want more. Once you get her body, she want more.
What do you mean one more? Y'all be wanting more too. Y'all be wanting more too. Y'all be wanting more too, though, not just the women.
No, like I said, sex means more to a female than it means to a man. Men want it just for pleasure, fun.
Okay. All right. We totally agree with you. Thank you so much. I think we have this person calling from Washington. They've been calling back to back. Let's get them on the line. Thank you so much for participating, okay? Oh, I just missed them again. You calling from Washington, please call back again. I keep missing your call. I'm so sorry. You always call when I get someone. I have someone on the phone. That's the reason why I'm so sorry. But please call back again, okay? Please, you're just calling. I miss you. Please call back again. I appreciate it. Please call back. Okay, so I see a lot of people here. Shout out to Honorable William watching. Shout out to Edel, watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, shout out to Great Q. Great Q says possible. Okay, Great Q, I see you. Okay, let's see what Vero say. Yes and no, all depends on the individual. Vero, you gotta elaborate a little bit more. What do you mean by all depends on the individual? Like, yes, the thing that I got from my two callers that just called right now is like Africans are not comfortable with doing that. It's not a lifestyle, it's a choice. And I think the reason why we're not comfortable doing that is because we are not taught these things, or we never heard of these things growing up. Okay, it's like a girl meet a boy, you have sex, and now you gotta have a relationship. Okay, that's how Africans. That's how we think. That's how it's supposed to go. We don't think we're supposed to have sex and just go about our normal business and act like it didn't happen. The American people do that. Okay. They'll do it and they go to normal business and act like it didn't even happen between y'all two. But Africans, because we're not used to that and we think it's a sin, it is not a sin to do that. Let me just tell you guys, okay? There's worse sin in this world. I just say all sins are equal, but we make it seem like it's disgusting, it's terrible, it's nasty. We can't be doing that at all. Like, it's okay to do that, okay? It's okay as long as you're comfortable with that. It's okay, absolutely okay to experiment. Like I said, I like to use the word experiment and explore because I love to explore. My exes, they get mad at me all the time. Like, what the hell were your exploration? What have you? Like, I'm just different. I'm just not the typical African girl. I like to explore, learn other cultures. It's not like I want to do the same thing they're doing, but it's good to have an open mind on that side. So I think the reason why most of my friends on my page, which are Africans, that say no, because they're not used to that. Some of them never even heard of that before, or someone that may have, but they find it disgusting that they can do it at all. Like, no, I would never do that. No, nothing on this earth is impossible to be done. Absolutely nothing on this earth. I think we got someone again calling here. Thank you for calling, caller. Can you state your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, I'm the same person who called first. I want to make a correction on what you just said.
Okay.
It's not being sinful. It's a normal thing. I want you to know that our cycle in Africa is very small. You might have a one night stand with a person or have a relationship with a person, and then you get to meet the person, maybe brother or somebody, and then the person feel that because you have a relationship with it, and the relationship cannot go on. People do that to protect their children, because we always are the victim of so many things, not the men. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
Right. A
But
woman that inspire in a sense that at certain time if you cannot get married, they feel that you should have done a long time. So they try to protect you more as a female than the male. Male, you can be sensitive, they do anything, but not us. That's why.
okay, okay. I totally agree with you. But here's the thing I want you to look at though. I hate it when African men do that. That they judge a female based on her past. Okay, I've had this problems in with a lot of people in a lot of relationships. If you say you love me or there for me, or want to be there for me, or want to make things right with me, forget about what happened in the past. Okay, my past is my past. But they
Yeah,
judge us
I
based
want
on
you
our
to
past.
know
So
that
even if I
most
had
of the
dated your
time,
friend or we had a one night stand, that was a conversation we had. That was an agreement we had, and we're gonna move on. Now, is your friend 2 years later, 5 years later? What the hell that got to do with you? Ain't got nothing to do with you. So I hate it when to do that. That's just my thing. Like I just
yeah,
don't agree.
I agree with you, but it has to do with self-esteem. Because when you find yourself in the Western world, whether you marry, you're not married, you have to find yourself a job. So your self-esteem built. You become more independent as a female. You get to know more of yourself as a woman. But back home, your full responsibility lies on the man. So you become a total robot where he has
Yeah.
to dictate to you on everything.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't really
Absolutely.
have more job opportunity back home. So our surrounding is limited. We is
Okay.
small. So
Okay.
you have to carry yourself in a way that you will be able to fit in the society. So when you randomly give yourself out, you become vulnerable to so many people that just point here. And no parents will want to see their child, their
Mm-hmm.
girl child be like that. But in America, I can do whatever I want to do. I'm working. Maybe I'm even making more money than my husband. I don't care. I don't
Right.
care whether you do this, you don't do that. I pay my bills, so I don't care about you. I do what I want to. But
Okay.
it is not like that in Africa.
Yeah. Thank God I live in the Western world because I can't do it.
Right.
I thank
So
God for
that's
living
one.
here. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just
So
can't do it
so
at
that's
all.
one of the things it has to do with self-esteem. The
Okay.
self-esteem is low, and we don't have independence. Independence where people have to depend on themselves. We are more of liability on people.
Oh. Okay. Thank you so much. I
Uh,
appreciate it. Okay.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you. This person keep calling from Washington, D.C., and I keep missing that call. It's not intentional. Every time I get on the call and pick up a phone call, this is when your call coming. But again, just elaborate on what she just said. And I'm just gonna say this again one more time again. Them African dudes that are judging female based on the past are not men enough. I'll say this again one more time. You guys are not men enough to worry about who she dated in the past, how many men she has slept with before you get into something serious. Matter of fact, you should have done that before even sleeping with her. How about that? You should have done your homework. And if you think that, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it because she has slept with John, Peter, and Paul, then don't get into anything with her. But don't get into it and then say, oh, the reason why I left or I can't marry you because I heard you slept with John, Peter, and like ain't got nothing to do with you. If you said I slept with them during the period of time that you and I were together, that's totally fine. That's your call. I'm like, yeah, I did you wrong. So yeah, you should have walked away a long time ago. But if this shit don't happen like 3, 4 years ago before I met you, why are we revisiting that whole situation? I just don't get it at all. T. Bensi said that's why most Africans are stuck into relationship and they are not happy with it exactly because they don't explore, they don't tell their partner what they are thinking. They are in this bondage, they are in this cage where they're afraid to speak their mind. Maybe that's the reason why some of us still single, because we speak our mind and we know exactly what we want. But because few people are caged in that society where it's like, oh no, I can't do this because I'm going to be judged. And I know our people, our African people, especially our Liberian people, we are so quick to judge people based on what we heard about them or based on their past, which is not okay at all. I'm still reading comments here from people. Classic Pink said, Classic Pink said, please do not tell a man your past until you know he's matured enough to handle it. I agree with you, Classic Pink, but if that conversation come up, I'm gonna tell you exactly. If you want to know how many men and I slept with 100 men, I'm gonna tell you, are you able to handle it or you're not? So we can just let it go right now. Because I'm not gonna be buried and keep carrying all that weight with me, thinking when you're gonna find out. Let me be the one to tell you right now, okay? Christopher Obi, hey Chris. Me, I'm going public. I love you. Thank you, Boo. Thank you so much. Let me go back up here and read comments from people up here. And please call back if you want. Though Jacob said casual sex with friends can work, just don't get emotionally involved. Ultimately, casual sex isn't all that casual, and there's a lot of factors we should consider before hitting the sheets with a friend. Sometimes sex just happens. If it keeps happening and one person may develop feelings, that's when things get awkward. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. So yes, that one make total sense. Because if you did the first time and you say, you know what, it was a bad idea, we shouldn't have, and if you value that friendship with that person and say, you know what, we should cut it off right now and just continue our friendship, that's fine. But if you keep going back and then you come out and say, no, let's be friends, and then you'll go back again, then you gotta make up your mind, sister girl. You gotta tell us what exactly do you want. So that's totally complicate the whole situation. So I agree with you on that one though. Okay. Kissy Governor is watching live from Germany. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm still reading you guys' comments here, so don't think I have forgotten you guys. I'm still reading here. I'm still reading here from you guys. Okay, so don't think I'm not watching. Okay, Jimmy Sherman is watching live from Bobolu City, Bobolu County. Where is that located? Bobolu, that's Liberia though. Jim Sherman, that's Liberia though. I think I heard that name before, Bobolu. But again, let's just get back to it again. It's totally okay. There's no right or wrong way to do it. However, no, at 38 now. Here's what we gotta clear the 38, okay? What's up, DJ Crystal? How you doing? We gotta clear the 38 now. Don't put me down again, bro. I'm getting old now. Okay, I'm getting old. I think someone was calling me from Facebook Messenger. So maybe this person want to come on the show. So let's see. Were you calling to come on the show? What's up? I will be done within 30 minutes. I'm still on. Okay. All right. Okay, great. So go back to the show. So again, like I was saying, Shan, exactly. Most Liberian men are in open minded. Yeah. And some of the problem I have is that they talk too much. They talk way too much. That's the reason why you ain't getting some ass. Because y'all talk too much. Like if the bitch giving you an ass, like just shut up and get it and go. All your friends in your circle ain't gotta know that you getting some ass from me. Like seriously, for real. And I think this whole friendship and still be friendship thing, it should be a one-off situation where it kind of mistakenly happened. And then later you guys caught yourself and like, wait, we shouldn't have done this. Let's just keep this on the friendship level. That's totally fine. But like someone just commented here, like if you did it and you realized it was a mistake, and then 2 weeks later or 2 days later, and then you came back again and then you do it again and you say, oh, it was a mistake. Now you can't keep making mistake over and over. The same one mistake. It's not a mistake anymore. Okay? Absolutely not. It's not a mistake anymore. So we need to be open-minded. I'm not saying after the show, go experiment with your bestie or your friend. I'm not saying that go experiment, okay? But I just want people to be open-minded, explore, especially us that live in the Western world. We see this thing happening a lot and we criticize, we condemn people. Jesus Christ is not condemning these people. You guys have the worst sin ever. You guys sin every day on a day-to-day basis. And you worry about somebody having a one-night stand with or having sex with their friend, supposedly, and you think this is absolutely insane. Like, oh my God, I can't believe she did. Come on, you need to start judging people, okay? Let me read some comments here. Darlene says, sometimes they go discussing the lady that slept with to their other friends. That's the reason why I don't be giving them ass anymore, Darlene. That's the reason why, okay? James Charlotte said, I do not get too friendly with a lady if I have some sexual admiration. However, sex with a friend must not result to any means if it doesn't work. Okay. Wow, you guys bombard me with you got bombard me with all these questions here, okay? Oh, Benson said both Liberian men and Liberian women talk too much. Benson, I don't know about that one because I don't be telling my friends then who are eating wine, eating. I'm very, very secrecy about that part. So I don't think I agree with you on that one, Benson, for real. I don't be telling everybody my business like that though. Like seriously, I don't be telling my business like that. Like people just think I'm like super, super single here, but That's what the thing. I'll be telling people, no, I'm not single at all. No. Um, I don't see it relevant to discuss your past as a condition to prove openness to your partner. Just begin from where you start. Absolutely. But some people like to ask that question. I don't know why. Like, how many partners have you slept with? Why does it matter? Why does it even matter? And y'all Africans are the one that like to be asking that question. Hmm? Y'all like to ask that question too much. Kissy said, don't tell me you're single. I am very single, but I will start dating this year. I'm gonna start dating this year because my friends said they're tired of seeing me being single. Okay, so I have to start. I have to start dating this year. So hopefully I will start this year if I find somebody. Okay, if I find someone, Kissy Governor, if I find somebody, it may happen. For now, I'm gonna just focus on me and be me. But let's get back to the topic, okay? This is not about me. Let's get back to the topic. Like I said earlier, my situation was a little different because it wasn't like we were best of friends, but we used to hang out like buddy buddy. It's not like the entire community knew us as best friends. No, because I never done it with any of my best friends. If I call dude friends and they try to cross that line, the border, I just tell them, no, we're not gonna do that. Let's keep this on the friendship level. Let's keep it right here and don't cross that. Now, if we were friends and entire like I just kind of take into liking you, buddy, and somehow we slip and it happened, it had happened in my situation before, and I was like, nah, it's not worth it because seriously, the sex was garbage. It's just garbage. I'm like, no, it's not going to happen anymore. And this person refused to be my friend. I was like, okay, well, I want us to keep it on a friendship level. You're not trying to do that. That's absolutely fine. Okay. Thank you, Terry. Being single is normal. It's a normal thing. Oh my God. Moses say interested in me. I should contact him. Moses, yo, my Kenya, my trouble from here. Oh. Hey, don't see me that they're talking nice on the show. My trouble in from here. Yo, my Kenya. But we'll talk that one later, okay? Moses, I was saying my contact. Moses, I was saying my contact after the show, okay? I was saying my contact. I'm trying to read here. Oh my God. Benson, you are killing me. So Benson is saying, like Brand women always want to know their friends to know that the kind they are sleeping when they like to show off. First of all, it's not a show off, Benson. We want to make sure that our friend, the guy lying to our other friend and saying that he's single too. Okay? That is the reason why. Okay, so it's not for show off. I want to make sure now. Like, this is the dude. Is he talking to you or any of your other friends that I'm not friends with? Let's make sure now. Because this is what happens if we keep hiding these things and we're not telling each other this is what happened. Next thing you know, 3-4 you're in that same circle the dude to mess with. Okay? So that's the reason why. Okay, so it's not about showing off because you're really grilling us right now. So God with us, let's read a comment here, okay? Most men do that talking because they want that lady to only be theirs and be bluffing her and discouraging his friends from taking his shot by discussing her to him and her. Oh, wow. Okay. You're dropping some knowledge. Just see why I love my male listeners and my male fans. Like, y'all drop some knowledge and I can learn from y'all, okay? See, I get my bestie, one of my bestie here on Delvin. Happy New Year, Delvin. Like Delvin and I, we went on dinners, we did a lot of stuff together, and we friends. Delvin know we're not gonna cross that line at all, but we still friends. So that's good thing. There's a princess say he's single and looking. Oh wow. Okay, we'll talk about that. I miss you too, Chris. I do miss you, really. Happy New Year. I do miss you, okay? But somebody old Tina, somebody new Tina. You guys are killing me with these comments. I swear to God, you guys are killing me with these comments, but I'm loving it though. I'm really, really loving it. I love all of you guys' input tonight on this topic. Again, it boils down to thank you, Helena. You know, I think it's that for African thing where we find it so disgusting that it's not supposed to happen at all. But that's not okay. Okay. McDonald Flomo said, well, like Brent with me, don't share that boyfriend or husband with their best friend. Why should we? Excuse you? We're not doing that at all. It's not okay to Esau and Esau. You guys are kidding with these comments. I swear, you guys are kidding with these comments. It is not okay to Esau and Esau. I'm gonna tell you guys that it is not okay at all. I started this show a little minute after 6, so we're gonna go up to 7 o'clock, and then we'll wrap up the show. But I'm loving this so far, though. I'm loving all of you guys' comments, your responses to the topic. What I'm getting from here is a lot of Africans not aware of these things, that these things happen in the Western world. Even someone that lives in the Western world still hasn't. I don't want people to think I wanted to adopt everything to the Western world, about everything about the Western world. I don't want you to do that, but I want you to know that it does exist and it's not impossible to happen. Okay, you may not be comfortable with it, but it does happen. People still indulge into activities like that. Doesn't make them a bad person at all. But I just want you guys to understand, just because you were raised in Africa and you never heard of those things before, or you never saw those things before, it doesn't make it a bad thing. There's a lot of things that we did in Africa were bad things, but our parents make it seem like it was okay. Okay. Our ancestors make it seem like it was fine, absolutely fine to do these things. And in the Western world deem it not okay. So I don't think we should judge people. And if you want to experiment after this show, feel free and send me your feedback and tell me how did it go. I'm not encouraging bad behavior at all. I'm not. But feel free. If you want to explore, feel free, okay? Okay. Oh my God, you guys comment. Very interesting. I really want to know. And people are like, half of my Africans listeners here are telling me no, absolutely no. Why? Why it's not okay? Or have you done this morning? No, I never done that before. I could agree that some of you guys have not done that before. I could disagree that some of you guys have heard about it, but you just haven't done it before, or you think it's disgusting. But let me tell you, our parents make it so hard for us to have this conversation with them. Okay, they make it very hard to do these things or talk about these things. It makes it so hard for us to do. And being that we're here now, I've been in this country for 20-something years. Being that we're here now, I'm not saying take everything about Liberia. I'm not saying that at all about America or the Western world. But there's some things that you could learn. Doesn't mean you can. Let me tell you, the reason why I say I like to experiment. I like to experiment. I tried weed. I tried drugs before. It wasn't my thing. But I wanted to know what was about it that was so special that people get hooked on it or people love it so much. Like I wanted to know. And I tried. It wasn't a good thing for me. I was like, that's it. I just want to just try it. Try the hookah. It wasn't my thing. So you experimenting doesn't mean that you should go in and do it. Just experiment. If you like it, go for it. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it anymore. Remember, you're an adult. So you can do whatever you pleases. Okay, let's hear from Michael. Soulmate, sex is a genetic pattern of every person. This is a pattern we can't live without, even when we are old. When you have sex, you take a part of them. I can have sex with someone who I have had sex with others before knowing it. I can still have sex with my married wife if she has sex with others and I don't know. That's her body and business. But I know I can stop if I want to and continue if I want to. That's absolutely correct. That is absolutely true. So I think it's individual difference, and it's people wanting to do it or not wanting to do it. Let me hear from Raf again. Raf said the African version is when you call your friends with benefit, brother or sister, just keeping the feelings out. And let me tell you, females, we are emotionally attached with sex. Okay. We get emotionally attached to it once we have that. Okay. Andrea says she's not effing her homie, period. You know, there's some people, let me just say, there's some people I look at as best friends, brothers, that I would never cross that line with. Like, absolutely, I don't find it attractive. I don't even see myself being naked in bed with them at all. Never will cross that line. And there's some people that you think about it, what if we cross the line? How would it be? You know, and ladies, don't sit on here and be like pretending here. I know there's once upon a time people that have befriended you before, and you be like, you know, what if we try and see if that work out? Or there's some people you be like, no, I will never cross that line. I've had that feeling before. Like I told you guys, I'm very open on my sexuality, so I don't hide that at all. Very, very open about that. Okay. She said, "Infinity power the heck." He said, African men can have sex and not be emotionally involved, but not African women. Absolutely true. Okay, Benson, absolutely true. We are emotionally attached when we have sex. But keep in mind also, just because we're emotionally attached, if the sex is whack, we're not going to be attached now. Okay, that's one thing that you got to know. If it's whack, we're not going to be attached. We're going to keep it moving because it wasn't worth it. Now, if it were worth it, we might stick around now. Okay, because women, we get attached. Okay. She said, very odd of seeing them naked. Andrea, it's so funny. You never had that sexy friend, Andrea, where you were like, I wonder what he looked like without his clothes on. Come on, Andrea. Seriously, you would have. But we do, okay? we do. We do these things, okay? It's not, I want you guys to think about it as the norm. It's not abnormal to do these things, especially if you live in the George say let one night stand. George, you're taking the topic to a whole different level right now, okay? Especially living in your Western world, it's not abnormal at all. It's okay to explore. You've been there, done it. You know, I have a whole list, my bucket list, the American people their bucket list of things that I should do before God takes me from this earth. And every year I visit that bucket list and I try to accomplish one or two things on that bucket list, okay? And if I have it on it, so for some of y'all can get on that bucket list too. You know, y'all can create that bucket list of things you try. Maybe you should put this on here too. You know, if you can have sex with, wouldn't you rather have sex with your friend than have sex with a total stranger? I mean, wouldn't you? I'm just saying though. Wouldn't you? For real, Chris, I keep it 100. I'm not a sin. I'm not faithful. I'm not a sin. I've been there, done that. I had my share of life before, and I had one of those before too. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie, say it's totally against whatever law it is that it hasn't happened before. It have happened before, but my situation was different where it didn't work out, and I didn't like it. And I decided to just not let it happen again. But if you keep going back and keep doing it over and over now, then come on now. I don't think it's a mistake at all. I think that's something that you guys should just find a boundary. And because some Liberians, we don't know how to find boundaries, okay? We don't know boundaries, period. And that's why really hurt us a lot. We don't know how to draw boundaries. So if you don't have this thing with this your friend now, and now I'm like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. Next thing you know, he got to start having attitude, or she got to start having attitude, making it so obvious that something had transpired between y'all two. Like, you can be adult about it, and not discuss it, not talk about it. Y'all just sit there and say, hey, let's not revisit this again anymore. And that's totally fine. Okay. Oh, Comfort said, what if the man has small penis? I love you, Comfort. I love you for being so bold. I love you, Comfort. I love you for this comment. Like, seriously, that's what we're talking about, Comfort. That's why our sisters are stuck into these marriages where the dude has more penises, or the sex game is whack. They had tried and it's not working. And at the end of the day, they had to go cheat. Now they got to have the little picky on the side, that ready pumping and ready goo. And the husband just there, just for dad's sake, just lay down there. He do he want to, he can't even done. Like, yeah, just get out of here. Let me just go and get my real thing on that side, because we settle. Okay? We settle because our family want us to do that. We settle because society want us to do that. We settle because society put this norm that when a girl reach 20, I think in Nigeria it's like 25, 26, you must be married. And I don't know Liberia age. When you tell it, oh, now you own already. Me, I own now. They tell me that, well, oh, says she married because I don't want to settle. First of all, when I get married, trust me, my husband gonna have all of me. And the sex game gotta be off the hook. That's one thing I cannot compromise with. I am sorry. But I do not want to have you as a man in the house and taking your thing away, your little kitty cat, and I gotta take it somewhere else or someone else to satisfy it. Man, I'm not doing you any justice in the house at all. So no, we gotta settle that before we walk down the aisle. Like, we gotta make sure down there it's okay. And if we need to implement or do anything else, darling, I am not kidding. I'm serious. If we need to do anything else, like, let's work on it now, before we actually get to that portion of it. So I don't want to like cheat on you. So please. Any man out there that watching right now, you want to come and put in your application, make sure Daniel Correo, bro. because that's one part of it I can't compromise on. No going back on that at all. I can't compromise on that at all, though. For real. Okay, let's see what Burger Phone say. Yeah, I'd rather have sex with my best friend than a total stranger. I hate when girls tell me we can just be friends, but no sex benefit. So, Burger, you cannot be friend with just a girl with all the extra benefit coming in. That's what you're telling me. We need to watch out for people that Burger around us here. We need to watch out for him because he's saying you can't be friends with no. So, any girl, if Burger is befriending you right now, he needs benefit from that friendship. Okay, he wants friendship with all benefits. He just said it right now in the comment section. I'm telling you guys. If you guys are confused, I have 3 to 4 platforms that I'm reading all these comments from. So if you can see what I'm reading here, that's absolutely okay because I'm on other platform. I'm reading the comments from there. But we're gonna be wrapping it up in a few here. This is our first show, our first live of 2021. I'm not sure how you guys 2021 is going so far. Everybody see on your application. I'm not sure how your 2021 is going so far, but mine has been fabulous, other than our preso to the Capitol doing that nonsense what he pulled up. But other than that, it's been amazing. It's been wonderful. I don't know how you guys been, been coping, okay? No, sex is not love. Let's just say it. But there's other things around. We got to have a whole different show just on the education of sex. Because there's other things around that come with the whole sex thing, the foreplays. Okay. Do you guys know that you can have a foreplay with a female and she can get turned on and has an orgasm before you even penetrate her? Do you guys know that? So it's not just about the penetration. We gotta have a whole show about that part, okay? Because I need to kind of let y'all know this is not just about the sex. I mean, we can generalize it and just say sex, in a nutshell, but it's not really just about the sex thing though. I want us to know that, okay? What Sam said. Sam says some female just good to be friend because they will do all your dirty work. See, Sam, you already got the vibe. You already learned. See, I lay a been already saying, Sam, your good friend. I'll keep you on the friend list here for 2021. So y'all can be pussy 14 year right when I keep you on the list. Okay, we keep it at 2022. But absolutely okay. Ralph said we need to bring this topic back. Right? Well, we will rejuvenate this whole topic, and bring it back. Okay, we'll bring this topic back. So don't worry, we'll have to bring it back. But the whole thing about people saying that sex is not love, we're not talking about that. Okay? Some of y'all will only love a woman because she can cook for you. Some of y'all women only love a man because they can do for you. That's how your love is attached to things. Okay? But love should be attached to feelings. I think that's pretty much what it should be all about. But I got 3 more minutes to wrap up the show. And we'll be back next week, Saturday, same time, same place, right here on this live podcast here. But it was great hanging out with you guys, though. You guys did an amazing job. You guys participated in this forum, which I appreciate because I would hate to just come and just talk by myself here. But you guys are dropping your knowledge here. Okay. Yes, George, sex comes with feelings. And that's what the foreplay is all about. The feelings, okay? Not just penetrating the female. It comes with the foreplay and everything else, okay? Yes. Oh my God, who did the person wrong? It's just somebody had sex with them. There was no feelings for it. They didn't love him. That person was just super horny, I guess. But we'll visit that topic later. But that person was just super horny. I'm sorry they did you that way. Thanks, Abby. I appreciate it. Thank you. Great topic. And thank you so much for participating also too, because I do this for you. Okay. So I do this for you. I like to connect with everybody. So it was a good thing that we did this show. So thank you everybody that participated, whether you call into the live show, you dropped your comments, whether you did any of that. That was amazing because these things have to be talked about in our community. Okay. So that's why my platform is totally different. We don't talk about politics here. We don't talk about anybody on here. We talk about real life situation, especially being in the Western world, some other in the Western world here, not in Africa, some of the things that we take from Africa and bring it over here that don't work here. And some of the things that work here, but we'll go back, don't work over there. It's good to know about everything. Like I said, be like me, Rachel the Explorer. I want to explore. I want to learn new things. I want to learn new ways, new behavior. I want to learn all of that stuff. So, so that's why I talk about these things and not just we have other platform. If you want to hear about gossip, there's other gossip platform. If you want to hear about politics, I know there's thousands of politics show that you can watch on here. I think somebody have a podcast here that they also talk about politics, but this show is not about any one of those. This show about real life situation, real life event. Have you or have you not done it before? What was your experience? Would you do it again? Like just being honest and being real with yourself. Sometimes people want to discuss these things with other people, but they're shy. They don't want to talk about it. And it's okay to come on the show and talk about it. I'm here. I have my ears wide open. I'm here to listen. I'm here to actually be there for you if you want to talk about these things. So don't be shy. Feel free to join this conversation anytime. On my end right now, it is 7 o'clock. So I'm about to wrap up right now, and I will see you guys next week, Saturday. So my show is going to be on Saturday. So every Saturday, live with Miss Libdiva will be on here every Saturday. My time might change, depends on my work schedule. I don't work weekends, but I have my little small business on the side. So I have to do shipping early in the morning, get ready for packages to be delivered out. So I might start late, but I'm always going to be here every Saturday. Now, if you have a great topic that you wanted to discuss, it's not politics, it's not about gossiping about anybody, then feel free to inbox me, okay? You can inbox Rachel LIB Diva down on here. And if I find it deeming necessary, I find it interesting, I will talk about it and I'll reach out to you and say, hey, we're going to be discussing your topic next weekend. Is that okay to move forward? So I will check in with you before we do that. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys all for participating, calling in, dropping your comments. It really means a whole lot to me. It's really do. So I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Don't touch the dot. Bye.